Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Chris Tillman gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Pitch, 7-11.
And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Dexter Fowler will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
And he's off to the start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of this season.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Jackie Robinson will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you do.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Andrew Heaney gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball sent out towards Saunders in left. 1 gone.
Batting second,
Freddie Freeman will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
3-0 now. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
batting fourth.
Jim Edmonds, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
And it's quickly 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Kendrys Morales will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Morales.
Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Number 32 will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Down 0-2.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tillman sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Batting sixth.
Number 10 will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is there. One away. Coming to the plate now, Peter Dorsey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Bautista is there, 2 down. And he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Lee Chen is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, the pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Edmonds will put this one away like so, and that will be that. Orioles. Johnny Bench will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit to short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Jose Bautista will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh.
Mike Napoli gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fowler on the run. And that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Jose Reyes steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Tillman's got his target. 1-0 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, left fielder
Michael Saunders will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball too, and if it's me, I come right back with it.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 24.
Stepping in, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. Joey Gallo will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air out to center field. And one away now here in the Boston third. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Grounded to the right, scooped up, underhanded flip. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jackie Robinson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Batista. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 25.
Kendrys Morales will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Number 32 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Corey Seager is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Tap foul at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting center fielder number 15, Jim Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Johnny Bench stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 10 stands in.
leading off for the Orioles, 3rd baseman.
Tillman
number
gets the
10.
sign. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Peter Dorsey is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, Get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lee Chen will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
High and deep to left center field. Gallo ranging back.
Gone!
So a solo shot here to left center field. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. And how about that? Lee Chen has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to Jose Bautista will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Mike Napoli. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Joey Gallo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Both teams. Michael Saunders steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Tillman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw won't get him. Dexter Fowler will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Second baseman
Jackie Robinson will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. Kike Hernandez will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Ian Kinsler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
First baseman
Freddie Freeman ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2. So striding in, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. On the ground to third, fielded cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Kendrys Morales will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Right side and right into the shift. And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
Now batting.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Tillman into his motion. First pitch on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Number 10 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors for the Orioles so far. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Shot towards second. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Peter Dorsey will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Edmonds will give it a look, but this falls for a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Peter Dorsey has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt,
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Jose Reyes will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the 2nd run scores. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. Zach Putnam will slide in now and try and work out of this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
This is not the time to go helping him out. You got 2 men in scoring position, so the pressure's on him, not you.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jim Edmonds, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Number 32 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number
Johnny
5.
Bench will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit to third. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Jose Bautista will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now batting,
Mike Napoli will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Dexter Fowler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jackie Robinson will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
First baseman, number 25.
Kendrys Morales will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. Number 32 steps in now.
32.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Joey Gallo digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Reyes is there. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Kike Hernandez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Saunders going back. He can't get there as it falls in. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night. Ian Kinsler will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Freddie Freeman will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Jumbo Diaz will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 10 steps into the box. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Darren O'Day is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Peter Dorsey will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. Into the seats, 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Lee Chen is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Corey Seager will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the 9th.
Now batting center fielder number
Jim
15.
Edmonds will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Fowler coasts under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Johnny Bench will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jose Bautista digs in now after lining out in his last try. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. And There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Mike Napoli is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that...
Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control.